You just got a package. I got it with a gift card I earned on Misplay. All I did was download Misplay, play new games, and earn gift cards.
I'll take a double triple gravy shake on a yacht, 4x4 Sigma style, extra quantial dingles with the skibidi and a squeeze, light Ohio grease, make it edge, rizz it and let it spew.
What the Sigma?
I'll take a double triple gravy shake on a yacht, 4x4 Sigma style, extra quantial dingles with the skibidi and a squeeze, light Ohio grease, make it edge, rizz it and let it spew.
What the Sigma?
I'll take a double triple gravy shake on a yacht, 4x4 Sigma style, extra quantial dingles with the skibidi and a squeeze, light Ohio grease, make it edge, rizz it and let it spew.
What the Sigma?
You're right. Where are my manners? His name's Robot. Oh. Hi, Robot. Gotta go. Mark needs to talk to me, and he said that it's urgently urgent.
Mark can wait. I need to talk too. It's urgently urgent, sir.
That sounds more important. Well, I tried to get Lily to join robotics club, but instead she signed up for horrible. Oh no, that's horrible! Why is that horrible?
Very fun. If I'm not there to live on her, she might do something crazy. Now she has access to power tools and electricity.
See, you act like you've never been in school before.
The perfect dry erase board. Wait, not this. Check out this acrylic dry erase board from TikTok Shop.
I put a snack in your backpack in case you get hungry. And remember, I'm right down the hall if you need me. Oh, you got a little something on your face. This is going far enough. Fine. Just follow the teacher's instructions and...
This is day one of a new series I'm starting where for every batch of pasta dough that I make in this series, the amount of egg yolks are going to double every single time. So obviously I used 1 egg in this batch, the next one will have 2, and then 4, and then 8, and then so on, and we'll keep it going for who knows how long. Not gonna lie, I obviously am always using a ton of eggs in all my pasta videos, so using just 1 yolk was a little bit different. This is day 3 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but for every batch I make, I have to double the amount of egg yolks I use. We're up to using 4 egg yolks for this batch, which isn't too bad, but I am a little worried about how far this series is going to go. I decided to add tomato paste to this batch of dough just to kind of switch things up a little bit and have some fun. It turned out really well. I was happy with it. Let me know down in the comments how many days of this series you think I'm going to last. Right now, I think I'm going to make it at least 7 or 8 days, but we'll see. The number's going to get pretty high pretty fast. This is day 4 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but the egg yolks double every time. We've got 8 yolks today, which is definitely manageable, but I have a feeling this series is about to get a little out of hand. I decided to turn this batch of dough into one of my all-time favorite pasta shapes, and it's also one of the first shapes I ever learned how to make. These are called farfalle, and I think they are super underrated. Make sure you hit that follow so you don't miss out on day 5. This is day 5 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but the egg yolks double every time, and today we finally made it to 16 yolks. So far, I'd say this series is going pretty well. I've definitely made pasta with a lot more than 16 egg yolks before, so it's not too bad. For my next batch of pasta, I have to use 32 egg yolks, so I want to ask you, drop down in the comments what shape of pasta you think I should turn that batch into, and also, if you're not following yet, go hit that follow. This is day 6 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but the egg yolks double every time. Today, I had 32 eggs to use, and again, I've done way more than 32 before, so this was super manageable. I was trying to decide what to roll this shape into, and I had some basil in my fridge, so I decided to laminate some basil in between 2 sheets of dough. I've done this before with other herbs, and I always love the look it gives to the pasta. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do with the pasta on day 7, but for now, I gotta go to the store to grab some more eggs. This is day 7 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but the egg yolks double every time, and today we made it to 64 yolks to use. I've done batches of dough this large before, but it's definitely getting pretty big for sure. Kneading this ball of dough was for sure an arm workout. My forearms were burning when I was done. I'm still not sure how far in this series I'm going to go, but I've decided that for these larger batches of doughs coming up, I'm going to try and take the pasta, cook it, put it in the little containers, and take it to homeless shelters or hand it out to people that could use a warm meal. This is day 8 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but the egg yolks double every time, and this is when it's starting to get pretty big because this was 128 yolks. This is definitely close to the largest batch of dough I've made by hand before, and again, it was quite the workout. It took me so long to knead the dough, I actually ran out of time to roll it out and cut it, so tomorrow I'll roll it out, cook it off, and toss it with a simple tomato sauce. And then, as I said on day 7, from there I'll take the pasta dishes to some local shelters that I know can give it to anyone who needs a meal. This is day 9 of my series of making a batch of pasta dough, but the egg yolks double every time, and this is officially the largest batch I've ever made, 256 yolks. This was quite the process making this batch. It took me a lot longer than I planned and gave me quite the arm workout. I ended up having to break it up into 3 balls of dough and then combine them all at the end just to make it a lot easier on myself.
What's the next one?
Yeah.
I just feel like I need a girlfriend, bro. I want a girlfriend.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Don't worry, man.
Bruh. Bruh. Bruh.
Because I can't wait to play the Sandbox now, and this video is sponsored by the Sandbox. The Sandbox is giving away an iPhone or $1,000 in mine coins and more to 3 lucky viewers, so stay tuned to find out more. The Sandbox is the world's largest Web3 multiplayer game where you can create an album.
You don't have to be a jerk about it.
Sandbox. Big thanks to the Sandbox for sponsoring this video.